The Republican-led House Oversight Committee says it has significant new evidence in its case against Hunter Biden.
The House Ways and Means Committee issued a subpoena for the president's son's bank statements on Monday. Committee Chairman Jason Smith says the subpoena reveals that Hunter Biden received 2 wire transfers from Chinese nationals back in 2019. It also notes that President Biden's Delaware home was listed as the beneficiary address for both of those wires.
CBS News senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge joins us now here in Studio 57 to discuss. Catherine, always great to see you. But explain the importance of what happened today.
Well, under the IRS code, there's something called 6103. 6103 is a reference to a process that allows IRS employees, others, to bring highly confidential tax information to outside parties. It's very closely guarded. In this case, they were able to bring it to the House Ways and Means Committee. This is a GOP-led committee, and the records came from the IRS whistleblowers who've both been interviewed by CBS News. There's an internal process, but now it has been voted out, which simply means that it now is publicly available, and the good news there is that we can look at it independently and reach our own assessments.
And Catherine, we have seen you literally going through these documents while you've been sitting here on set, circling things. What is standing out to you? What are the Republicans saying are of importance in these documents?
I always feel it's important to go to the documents because they can tell their own story and speak for themselves. Right. One of the things we've seen in this Republican-led investigation is kind of an evolution of the story. Now what they describe is an alleged scheme by Hunter Biden to use the family name to enrich the family. And you'll recall recent testimony where they talked about using the brand, and the main part of the brand they alleged was Joe Biden. Well, in these records here, they identify a message from an Apple iCloud from Hunter Biden to his uncle, James Biden. And the language that is used here is, quote, I'm willing to sign over my family brand. He uses that word, brand. So I think that's pretty significant. We'll have to see what the reaction is from Hunter Biden's attorneys, the White House, and Democrats. But it does seem noteworthy that this language is being used and identified in the documents.
And those are his own words, his own description.
Based on this record.
Based on the document. Now, besides the tax information, though, what are we learning about the criminal investigation into the president's son?
It's a great question because all of these records, there are 2 tracks. There's this foreign income track, and then there's also the investigative track by the FBI and the IRS. And in these new records, there are allegations that go to the idea of preferential treatment for the president's son in this investigation. There's an email from a very senior person in the Delaware U.S. Attorney's Office, and there's discussion about the execution and the drafting of a search warrant. And in that document, it says, quote, there should be nothing about political figure 1 in here. And according to the committee, political figure 1 was Joe Biden. Now, the question is, was that prudent not to have that name in the warrant for sensitivity reasons? Or was it another indicator that this investigation was not being run like it would be for any other taxpayer?
Which is, of course, what this is all about.
Correct.
Any special treatment because
Correct.
He was the son of President Joe Biden. Catherine Herridge, wonderful to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Walk us through those new details. Thank you.